What's up guys, it's your boy Mantis here, and today I'm going to be giving you all some advice on how to properly use the Desert Eagle, as well as my thoughts and general info about it. All this gameplay that you're about to be seeing took place on the beta of Critical Ops, which is live to everyone right now. If you don't know how to get the beta, there will be a link to that at the top of the description. Also, I want to point out that I will be uploading a video of some of the gameplay of the new Arctic map coming in the live version of the 1.13 update, which is not available in the beta at the moment. I was fortunate enough to get in a voice chat with Wadi and some influencers and test it out earlier today, and that footage will be revealed after the community stream on the official Critical Ops channel, which is scheduled for tomorrow at 4 PM Eastern. Before we go ahead and get started today, please help me out by subscribing and help me get one step closer to reaching 1,000 subscribers. You guys killed it last week and got me 100 subs in 3 days. I've never seen this kind of growth before. It normally takes me like a whole month to get that much. So thank you so much for your support recently. And without further ado, let's go right into this video. So first, I wanted to start off by giving you some general information about the Desert Eagle. It costs $700 to buy in a defuse match. The rate of fire is pretty fast with a very high recoil, and it takes 2 shots to kill an enemy without Kevlar, and 3 to kill an enemy with Kevlar. As you can see in this footage, I'm not holding back on the recoil or anything, and it is crazy to control. If you're wondering how on earth you could ever use a gun like this, I'm going to be telling you guys how I think the Deagle is best used after practicing with it for a couple of hours. So the first step to using the Deagle is to not think of it like a revolver. Almost everybody I know has been asking why the Deagle was added if there is already a rev, but the Deagle works nothing like a revolver. The only aspects they share are their long range and damage, with the revolver doing slightly more than the Deagle. Don't treat the Deagle like a revolver, because the recoil is insane. With a revolver, if you miss your shot, you can basically keep on spamming it, and your reticle will be in about the same area. With the Deagle, if you miss a shot and keep trying to rapid fire, the recoil is way too powerful to control at longer ranges. With this knowledge, the way that the Deagle should be used is simple. At farther ranges, you should be taking your time on your shots, and as you get closer to your enemy, you can bring up that fire rate, which brings me to my next point. As you all can tell, the recoil is crazy on this Deagle. So the only time that you can really just spray someone down with it is when they are pretty close to you. The most important thing when using the Desert Eagle is that if you are missing your shots, you cannot panic. If you start panicking and shooting faster, hoping to just kill your opponent, your aim is only going to be worse because of the recoil. It's usually better to let the recoil die down and try shooting again, rather than have a much greater chance of missing your shots by spamming it. My last word of advice is to practice with the Deagle a little bit, but not too much. Yes, you should try to somewhat learn the recoil, but I practiced with the Deagle for hours, and when I picked up another gun, my aim felt so off from dealing with that much recoil. If you are going to practice with the Deagle, I would say try using it for like 20 minutes in a row at most, and then take a break from it and maybe switch to a revolver and practice your one-taps or something, because that's the skill you're going to need if you plan on using the Deagle. Now that I've told you guys how I think the Deagle is best used, I want to put in some of my own feedback. The Deagle is a 2-shot kill to an enemy without Kevlar, so I believe that it might be a very good pistol round weapon. Considering that it's 3 shots to an enemy with Kevlar, I'm not so sure that this gun would make the best eco weapon if your opposing team full buys with rifles. A revolver would probably still be a better option. You can still use the Deagle like a revolver at longer ranges, but to be honest, it might be better to stick with the rev on eco rounds. I also don't think that the developers balanced the Eagle correctly. Considering that the Deagle does less damage than the rev, it costs more, and it has so much recoil, I don't think it's worth it considering that the only perk it has over the revolver is its fire rate. I feel like the devs should either lower the cost of the Deagle in defuse games, or slightly lower the amount of recoil. These are just my thoughts. If you guys have any different ones, please let me know down in the comments below. That is going to be it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe for more Critical Ops content, and don't forget that tomorrow I'm uploading some gameplay of the new Arctic map alongside info about the new game mode. That's all I got for you guys today, and see you in the next video.